Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm gonna tell you 5 tips that I tend to tell people that asks how do I get into an MP. I've never played MP before, how do I get started? So I came up with 5 tips and a bit of context for them. So first off, I think people should just play irrelevant nations, and those are American, not counting the US, not Ethiopia or Albania and Austria, because they are just gonna get eaten. So don't play those, play irrelevant nations here in Americas, or possibly not Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, but I would say Northern Europe is fine here, and Portugal's fine, America's fine, and Siam is fine. And I think those are the best because then you can mostly spectate the game, and the side you go on really doesn't matter a lot. Mexico is someone I would stay away from if you're tending to go for the Axis, just because it will piss off US a lot, and you'll most definitely not make it because they'll just nail invade you. So even if you think that's a good idea, it's definitely not a good idea, I would say. So stay here in the South Americas, Northern Europe, or possibly in Siam. That's what I would do. And then you just mostly spectate the game, talk to players, ask them what they are gonna do, and try to communicate. And that goes on to the next point, which is you should plan everything before the MP starts. So let's say you sign up for an MP, and that's also something I recommend. You should always sign up for MPs beforehand. It's always better, and people show up and every nation is taken, all the majors at least. If you just go to a random MP, it can be a bit hard for reasons coming later, but yeah, you should definitely sign up to MPs if you can. If you can't, well, just try to do open MPs. That's what I did in the beginning, and then I found people, and those people led me to groups that I play consistently with. So that's how I did it. And then you should, if you sign up, you should plan everything beforehand. So let's say you know you're going to be playing Brazil, then you should think beforehand, okay, which ideologies am I going to go, which faction, what people do I need to talk to, is there anyone else in the vicinity, what nations can I attack, will US be pissed off, what can I defend versus him, everything like that. You should plan him before. And then the third point is you should only play with even if you join open games, or if you sign up, you should only play in games which has TS, Discord, or any other communication. The fourth tip I have for you guys is you should watch streamers and YouTube videos of MPs, because that actually gives you a good understanding of the flow of it and stuff. If you don't have the time to play a full MP in one sitting, it's a good time to just watch an MP, a full MP. It's best on stream, because then you maybe don't have time for that, but you can split up the stream, but because then you have a good understanding of how people play and how they interact and shit, what's important to think about. And the fifth tip is you should actually learn real and decent strategies. That is, so let's say a standard strategy for Germany is to not generate any world tension. The Axis don't generate any world tension. UK and USA can't do focuses. That's simple. For the allies, it's France just built land forts and the defense, and UK builds planes, and USA sends equipment to France. That's decent strategy as well. And those are just, you need to learn about them, and you do that best by playing, but also you can do that by watching streamers. But you should try to learn as many of these as possible, so you know what you're getting into when you play the big nations. Let's say you play a couple of smaller irrelevant nations, and then you go for Germany. Then from the other games, you've seen what Germany's done and how that turned out, and then you can adapt the strategies for your own personal liking. And that's the tips. Hopefully you find that interesting, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.